Hi, so here we have my lightweight frame, or the rehash of the lightweight frame. This is actually a test. I'm using OBS Studio, I believe that's what it's called, which apparently YouTubers apparently use a lot. But here's the lightweight frame rehash. I just wanted to use this as a test. I just wanted to get more experience with actually using some form of video recording. For example, this will make life 100% easier explaining how I do things in Fusion 360. So here's the lightweight frame rehash. I've got to keep on saying that. Now this is what the original one I started out with looks like. I still like the look of it, I like the concept of it, but it's about a year old now and I'm just kind of thinking I need to look at it differently and come up with something that I like. It's also CSL, whereas the lightweight frame rehash is a CSR measurement design. I know I've got quite a few variations with these side supports here, and I was going to do a complete side here like standard frames, but I really don't like the concept. I think I prefer this arrangement where I have my full supports and I have my pivot points mounted onto the supports. I do realise I've got to come up with some form of strength across here, because as always, and as everybody does mention, there's going to be twist issues with this frame, so I still have to come up with that solution. I also have introduced this underarm plate, which is following the original R2 frames. I just like it, I like the look of it, so I just got to work on that. So anyway, so this is just a test. Like I said, my original frame, this is just going to be really good because I can actually, say if somebody wants to know how to do something, I can actually do a video version of it and discuss it as I go. So there's so much I can actually do this way, and it will be a lot easier. It takes hours and hours to do a video recording. I mean screencast, screenshot by screenshot by screenshot, whereas I can do this in 5 seconds. Well, not 5 seconds, you know what I mean. I'm also known to ramble, so you can have a bit of a laugh at that. So yes, and just while I'm here, I was just having a look at my original modification of the center frame, if you remember that, converting it so that the sides were pulled out so that they were actually where aluminium side supports would be on an aluminium frame, so you could have a standard hub on here rather than having to have the spacers. So yep. The good thing about this is if, for example, I'm here, I can actually temporarily hide that part here. If I look over here, that's a shoulder ring, see how it highlights? I can just click on that light there and there it goes, and you can see I've got my groove, and then I just click that ball back on and there it is. So I can actually demonstrate a lot more. Say here, the center ring, you actually see how when I touch that, you've got this wriggly area. If I go like that, I actually press the escape, then I can actually temporarily remove that out of the way. You can see there's another location point in there. If I want to bring it back, I can just do that. Anyway, that's all for the moment. So it's just a demonstration. See you next time.